Phox here, and I had a topic that I wanted to talk about, and that topic is harassment. But I'm going to couch that topic in several other topics because there is a story for this. So, yesterday I was on Facebook, which is a horrible thing to do. I have very few positive things to say about any of my experiences on Facebook. But by necessity, I use it to stay in contact with a lot of my friends and things, so I'm on there quite often, and I should really be on there less often, but uh, you know, honestly, I don't have the self-discipline to avoid it. But I was on Facebook, and a friend of mine made a post, a very good friend of mine made a post about the website The People of Walmart, saying that it was classist and racist. And I added to this by saying it's not only classist and racist, but it's many other things. It is a website that encourages the mockery and uh, derision of anybody who doesn't meet a conventional standard of this, you know, idea of what a normal person is, and quite frankly, that's a bunch of crap because a normal person is a person. Anybody is in there. Anybody, is a normal person, and because human variance is so great, and that's a terrible way to put it, but I mean, human diversity is such that, you know, there is no normal, and, you know, I feel like that this website is encouraging this idealized, you know, idealized ideal of normality, and saying that none of these people are normal, or none of these people are, you know, acceptable. Uh, they are social outcasts, basically, is what the message I get from that website all the time, and I don't frequent it, but that's, I have been to it before. I've seen it. That's what it feels like to me. The captions for the pictures are always snarky and mocking, and it's like these people have their own lives and stories, and there's a reason for what they're doing and what they're wearing and why they are the way they are. And this website has no interest in that. It only has interest in pointing and laughing at these people. And I don't think that's particularly good. I don't approve of that. I think it's stupid, quite frankly. But I'm getting sidetracked. So we were having this conversation, and a few other people were jumping in, and then somebody made a comment about that they were ashamed that they used to love that website, and then commented on, uh, you know, Walmart victimizing those people and their neighborhoods and so on and so forth. And then somebody else came into the conversation and latched onto that last part of their comment and wrote a self-important rant. And it was absolutely, it was just so self-centered. It just read like this person didn't care what the actual conversation was. They had this point that they wanted to talk about, so they were going to talk about it. And so they, went on this rant about how Walmart is this evil corporation and its business practices are appalling and so on and so forth. And that was not the point of the debate. That was not being disputed by anybody in the comments on this particular post. It was not even on our, you know, list of things that were being discussed, except, like I said, the end of the one comment. And I came in after, because I had been, you know, away for a while, and I came in shortly after that person posted and said, well, that's not really the point of the original discussion. We're talking about something else. And I meant that directed at both the people uh, who talk, who mentioned Walmart's business practices. And I and my friend who originated the conversation also came in and said, "Yeah, that's not, that's not being disputed, but that's not really what we're talking about." And at the same time, the person posted something about calling me misattitude for because I said that what this person had said was not on topic, and I was like, wait, what? And then okay, I was trying to keep it neutral and not, you know, not 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 use gendered words, but this was a male cousin of my friend who said this, and he said, "Oh, nothing. I just thought that you weren't wasting breath on." And I was like, "What? Where is this coming from?" All I said was that you made a comment that wasn't speaking to the original topic, and it was kind of derailing from what we were talking about. And, apparently my friend freaked out on him, and he said some uh, very unkind things about me in private that I will not repeat. And to my face, he said things like, I said, deleting comments that you've made before is kind of childish, and it doesn't really make you look better. Uh, or refusing to explain them makes you look even worse. And he said, like arguing on someone else's wall or something like that. And I was like, what are you talking? I had no idea where this guy was coming from, and it's just like, why is this? What is with this? And at the time, I really didn't feel like, you know, I was being harassed, but I mean, in retrospect, it's like that was totally harassment for no reason. I have no idea why he thought that I was being snarky or, you know, condescending or whatever. He was condescending to me the entire time and everyone else in the thread, and I didn't even point that out until he started, personally attacking me for no reason. And, I just it's like I didn't understand that. And I had another conversation today with another friend about harassment, and it's so. Let me start over with that story because I sort of really screwed it up. So after that, I was talking to another friend of mine, and they said that they were talking to somebody about harassment, and this other person, who happened to be a trans woman, was essentially asking them because, well, they had posted something or said something about being harassed at a social gathering uh, recently, and this other person said that they felt like they weren't taken seriously as a woman because they didn't really get harassed, and when they said something, they weren't harassed, they were just respected or ignored. And I'm thinking, I can understand the idea that you feel like you're not being taken seriously as a woman. I mean, I'm a trans woman, obviously, and I can fully understand that mindset, but I don't understand this mindset that harassment somehow equals validation. I am very lucky to not have been harassed very much in my life, and I don't. When I get harassed, I'm not like, yay, validation. I'm like, well, what is that? Why is this happening? I don't understand why somebody would do this to another person, you know, and so I don't understand why this idea. I mean, I spend so much time in my life arguing against these sorts of practices, this discrimination, this harassment. I hate it. I don't want it to exist. Even though I have not experienced as much as other people, that doesn't mean I, you know, don't care or I don't, whatever. What it means to me is that I am lucky and I should count myself lucky. But this person apparently, had an argument with my friend about just being, just like, why don't people harass me? And it was like, I don't know why people don't harass you, but quite frankly, why would it be better if you were harassed? Uh, it's just silly to me. And, I guess I don't understand I don't understand what that is. I don't understand that mindset. I don't understand anything about it. So I will just I don't know. But so that's what's on my mind today, and I guess that that's all I have to say about that. So if you have something to say about this topic, feel free to leave a comment. Um, I don't promise you if you say something that people don't like, including myself, that it will be well received. But I will try. I always love hearing dissenting opinions, and I would love to discuss such things with you. So feel free to leave your comment anyway, and I will see you next time.